Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I recently did this video right here and it's become very popular. Why? Because it answers the age-old question, what is a VPN? What are the benefits of a VPN and do I even need a VPN? So if you haven't seen that video, make sure you check it out. It's on my channel. Now in today's video, we're going to talk about the best VPNs, the top 5 VPNs for streamers today. What are the best ones right now? And I was shocked by the results, and I think you will be too. Let's get on the TV and let's check it out. So what did I test in this video? Well, I tested speed, I tested compatibility, and I tested price. Those are the 3 major components when it comes to a VPN. There's obviously extras as well, and I'll mention it later in this video. So this was a tough one for me because I couldn't decide which ones to choose. So I took your comments, I took your feedback, I added that to my list. I also went out and I found out the most popular VPNs out there in the market, and I put them to the test. I mean, I put it in the ringer, and I came up with some pretty surprising results. I think you're gonna love this. So let's get on the TV, my 4K Fire Stick, and we'll run all these tests right now. Let's not waste any time. Which ones did I choose? Let's check it out. So the top 5 VPNs that I tested today are Atlas VPN, Bravado VPN, NordVPN, ExpressVPN, Privacy VPN, and an honorable mention, which I had to bring up because it's the most popular one out there. It just barely missed the list, was IPVanish. So I'm actually going to be testing out 6 VPNs for you today. So without wasting any more time, let's get into the speed test and let's check it out. So I went ahead and did this speed test. Again, this is on my 4K Fire Stick, same location, same exact Wi-Fi connection. The only difference is I changed the VPN and ran the speed test with analytics speed test, and these are the results, and I was shocked by them. I'm just about finished here, and I'll go ahead and break down each one. And there we go. And so as you can see, the down is what we're looking for. Atlas had 92, Bravado 94, which was very good. NordVPN only 83, ExpressVPN 140, that was to be expected. Privacy surprised me at 138, and IPVanish only 88 speed. Considering that Privacy, ExpressVPN, and even Bravado was faster, I was a little surprised IPVanish was as slow as it is. So the speed test winner, 3rd place is Bravado VPN with 94, very good. 2nd place, Privacy VPN with 138. 1st place, speed test winner, no surprise there, ExpressVPN. They are almost always the fastest. But what did surprise me, although they won 1st place, look how close Privacy was. I did this test a couple years ago and it was significantly slower. So I'm impressed. They've obviously upgraded their servers. Privacy, very impressive. Bravado at 94, not bad. They came in 3rd. So that's your speed test. So that's the speed test right there. And again, I did this on the same stick, same location, nothing different other than a different VPN selected. And I was quite surprised that Privacy was so close to ExpressVPN. In the past, when I've done these tests, ExpressVPN has been blazing fast compared to all the others. Obviously, some of these other VPNs are starting to catch up. So ExpressVPN did win. I did run the test a couple times after I did the initial test, and it was almost identical. It was about 2 megabits per second slower, which is not even significant at all. If you're a streamer out there, you know that is fast regardless of which way you go. So yes, ExpressVPN won. I consider it almost a tie. So let's get into compatibility. That's a big one, guys, because I know a lot of people out there run Netflix and Hulu and BBC iPlayer and all these other apps that are paid, and you want to make sure that your VPN will work with those paid apps. And so let's talk about compatibility. So the paid apps that we're going to talk about today are Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, and the BBC iPlayer. So what are the results? Well, I ran this extensively. We'll start with the Netflix. Now Netflix, you could work with every one of these VPNs. However, there was limited access to certain countries, and there's all kinds of issues with certain ones like IPVanish. So we're going to talk about that in just a minute. But ExpressVPN and Privacy both worked every time, every server, every country that I tested. Disney Plus, same too. ExpressVPN and Privacy, couldn't get the others to work. There's maybe a workaround, but I couldn't do it. Hulu, ExpressVPN and Privacy, again, some others were limited, and BBC iPlayer, the same to ExpressVPN and Ivacy. So when I say limited, what does that mean? That means that only some of their servers worked, or you had to pay for additional services. Like Atlas, for example, you needed to use the paid version, not the free version, to access it. Now, IPVanish was a whole nother story. That was a pain in the tail. I had to actually clear cache every time I changed locations to make it work. So there's a possibility to do it, but it's not great. Hulu had some of the same issues that Netflix had, but only ExpressVPN and Ivacy worked on Disney Plus and BBC iPlayer. So who's the winner? Well, without question, it was a tie. ExpressVPN and Ivacy both worked in all of those paid services every single time. Now keep in mind, every one of these that I tested works with third-party apps. This is just in regards to these 4 paid apps. So if that's a concern for you, you definitely want to go with either ExpressVPN or Ivacy. Now in this compatibility test, it was a little tricky because I do know that a lot of paid services do not work with some of the VPNs out there. And so I made sure to find ones that did work with them. Unfortunately, it didn't work with all of them. I did struggle to get them to work with Disney Plus. I was able to find some servers on the others that did work, but only some and only for a limited time. Clearing cache and resetting to another server does help with certain VPNs, but why even deal with that when you can just get one like ExpressVPN or Ivacy? Without question, those two were the most compatible. Yes, you can do it with Nord, and yes, you can do it with IPVanish, but you can't do it every time, and it can be frustrating. I want it to be on all the time and be able to work. Now, just one side note to add is none of these VPNs worked with Prime. So if you are a regular user of Prime, you will need to deactivate your VPN. Why is that? They need to know your location. They don't like VPNs, and they're able to detect it better than any other service out there. So if you are a Prime user, none of those VPNs that I reviewed will actually work. So keep that in mind. You want a VPN that's easy to turn on and off. So you want an easy app. And later in the video, we're going to talk about easy apps to be able to do just that. So without wasting any more time, let's get right into price. So price, I went out and I negotiated the best rates I could possibly get on VPNs. So I've got 5 up here, noticeably missing. You will notice NordVPN is not there. They would not offer a special price for my viewers. So unfortunately, I did not include them in this list, but all of these prices are offered to you as a member of my channel, and these are the lowest prices I could get. Do me a huge favor, if you are interested in any of these, make sure you do click the links in the description of this video. It does help support this channel if you do want to get any of these. But which one is the best price? Well, there was a tie between Ivacy and Atlas VPN at $1.99 per month. But wait one second, there is one noticeable difference between the two of those. Ivacy is just a 2-year prepaid, whereas Atlas was 3 years. So it does get the gold star at $1.99. Less than 50 bucks, you can get 2 years worth. So the winner, without question, price-wise, is Ivacy. I was very impressed with them. So price was an easy one. I did have to negotiate some of those prices, so I was able to get some really good prices for you guys. So if you are interested in getting a VPN, make sure that you do click those links that I negotiated to get the price that I advertised in this video. Now, I was surprised that Ivacy was so fast. It did work with all of the apps, and it had the best price at only $1.99 per month. That's crazy inexpensive. All right, let's do a quick breakdown. So we first talked about speed. ExpressVPN was the fastest. However, Ivacy was right on their tail. Very, very close. Compatibility, ExpressVPN, Ivacy, it was a complete tie. It worked with all those paid apps, which is great price. Ivacy, without question, $1.99 a month, you can't beat that. As far as ease of use, ExpressVPN and IPVanish, you can change locations, turning it on and off, super easy. Free VPN option, Atlas and Bravado both offer a free VPN, but keep in mind, limited user, limited data. You can only access so much with the free option. So overall, who was the winner? Well, that's for you to decide. Hopefully, I provided enough information in this video that you can make a decision on what's best for you. It might be different for you than it is for me. So do me a favor, just comment down below this video what your favorite is of all the ones that we talked about today. Hopefully this video helped you make a decision when you're looking to purchase a VPN. There's so many out there. How do you decide which one is best for you. And so hopefully this video helped you out. I know just by preparing this video, I can see how overwhelming it is. We started with about 20 or 25 VPNs, and after testing the speed and compatibility, I started narrowing it down to about 10 VPNs, and there's actually 4 that just barely missed the cut. They were very good. So if you have any of these as well, you're actually in pretty good shape. And these ones are Surfshark, CyberGhost, Windscribe, and PIA. Now the reason I didn't even mention them in this video or do any kind of review on those is because of speed. They just didn't match my speed minimum. They were by far the 4 slowest of all the ones that I tested. Now your results may vary. That's just the way it is with tests and different servers that you grab, but I was able to test a number of servers with all of these VPNs because I wanted to find the best ones for you. On this channel, we share all kinds of apps, and I want to make sure whatever VPN you have, you can use those apps and they'll work well. And with a good VPN, you can do that. Again, I'm sorry if I did not feature your VPN or a VPN that you were interested in, but do me a favor, comment down below, let me know what VPN that is. I'd be happy to take a look at it. I might have actually taken a look at it prior to preparing for this video, and it just might not have made the cut. Now, if you could do me a favor, if you are in the market for a VPN, whether you're interested in getting one, just want to try one out for a period of time, or maybe you're ready to renew or change VPNs, click the links in the description of this video. I'll also put those links in the top comment of this video. That way it's easy to find. It does help support this channel, and by supporting this channel, we can do more videos just like this. And if you are watching this video right now on a TV or on a computer, I will put QR codes on each side of me, and all you have to do is just take your phone, open up your camera, and hold it up to the VPN that you are most interested in. It will take you right to the lowest price that we negotiated for you guys. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you like content like this, do me a huge favor. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button right down below so you are notified when we do videos just like this. We also do videos on tech reviews and tech support on all kinds of streaming devices. So if you're interested in that, please take a moment to subscribe. And for those of you that are subscribed already, thank you so much for supporting our channel over the past few years. We're growing beyond bounds, and I've got all kinds of great videos coming for you in the coming months. You're definitely going to want to check those out. Again, thanks again everybody for watching my video. Bye.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till